Page 13, Teeter-Totter. Now, when I start to learn a new piece of music, I have a set process, a procedure, whatever, that I use to go to learn it. And it doesn't matter what the piece is, how hard it is or easy it is, I use the same process. You will come up with your own process. Everybody has their own process. But for these videos, I'm going to use the process that I call it my process. It's not mine. It doesn't belong to anybody. It's just the one that I use. It's comfortable for me. It's just I have a set steps I go through to learn a piece of music. And that's what I'm going to start doing on these videos. And the first thing I do is I look the whole piece over, just a general look. I just want a general idea of how long it is. What am I getting into? Here I see it's, a page long. Okay, I don't need to know exactly how long it is. I just want an idea. Then I check the clef signs because it's treble and bass clef, but it isn't always going to be that way. They can be different, okay? Just get in the habit of checking the clef signs, treble and bass clef. And then I look at the time signature. The time signatures are those numbers. The 4/4, it's called a time signature. It is telling you how to count the piece. 4/4, remember, 4 is four notes, 4 counts in a measure. And the bottom number is a 4. That stands for quarter notes. That tells you that a quarter note's getting a count. So they're the same as 4 quarter notes in every measure. Then I kind of just look it over, and I see half notes and whole notes and quarter notes. We've had those before. Remember, a quarter note gets a count, and a half note is the same as 2 quarter notes, so it gets 2 counts. A whole note is the same as 4 quarter notes. It gets 4 counts. It tells us how long to hold them down. Okay. Then I try and play it as best I can. Now, if you don't know the notes yet, you do the play it and say it drill. Just forget the rhythm. Just play the note and say the name of it. At the beginning, it's an E, D, E, D, C, D, E. Get the idea? And then in the second line, that's the top step. The notes are in the top step, so it's right hand. It's E, D, E, D. It's the same note names pretty much, isn't it? D, E, D, C. Just say it and play it until it becomes automatic to you. Then I try and play the thing, and here when I first play it, I probably hesitate all over, and I have to look down. I have to do, doesn't matter. Just try and play it as best you can. You're starting out in the left hand at the beginning because the notes are on the bottom staff. Third finger on the E. If I do that, that's an E. Remember the names of the keys on the piano. That's an E. That puts the hand here. And in the second line, the notes are on the top staff, and that note is an E here. Third finger, so I put the hand here. So we're in C position again. So when we're in a position like this, and 5 notes, 5 fingers, the bottom note tells us the name of the position. So this is known as a C position because the bottom note is C. Now there's a lot of C positions on the piano. Here, and here, and here, and here, and here, whatever. They're all over the place. The music tells us which ones to use. And it's telling us the E's are here, so these are the ones we're going to use. So I try and play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, 1. So forth. Second line, the right hand tries to play it. Okay, and then look at the last line. They're getting tricky here. It starts out with right hand at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. But now you got notes in both hands playing at the same time. Remember, you have to read both staves at the same time because they're connected with those bars. Well, just work them out. All I want to know is the feeling of which fingers are working together. That's what I'm after. And that first one, when they play at the same time, there's C's, and we got little finger and thumb. Those work. And the next one are D's, that's these fingers. And then the middle fingers go together. And then here. I just want to know that feeling. Because it feels weird when you're using different fingers at the same time, but it's one of those things we need to do in piano is get used to weirdness and that kind of stuff. So I make sure I can play these and normally when a piece is playing both hands at the same time, I just do it one hand at a time first, and then I try and put them together. But at the bottom, they've just got these little bit, and they're the same note names. So hopefully you can do those. Then once I have the notes and the rhythms okay, I go back over it a few hundred times or whatever, and I get rid of any hesitations. And in this particular piece and a lot of others in this book, you should not have to look at the keyboard to play this. Keep your eyes on the music. You want to feel for where the keys are on the keyboard. We develop that feeling of where things are. Then once I have all that, I'll think about the dynamics. Dynamics. Dynamics, simply put, are louds and softs. How loud or soft do you play a piece or note? At the beginning, you see a P, the letter P in between the stas before the words. That is an abbreviation for piano. And that's an Italian word. It means soft. So it simply means to play it softly. What is soft? How soft is soft? I have no idea. It depends on your situation. In where you are, the room you're in, whatever. What is soft? Not really soft. Just soft. Just soft. You play it soft. And you keep playing it at that level until you give it something else. Well, look at the third line down at the beginning. You see an F. That is an abbreviation for the word forte, and that means loud. Forte is Italian. It means loud. So now they want you to play it loud. How loud? Again, I don't know. It's up to you. Not really loud, just loud. So the first two lines are played soft, and the last two lines are played loud. Don't copy me, please. I just give you an idea. You feel it. You don't have to go that fast. Your louds and softs could be a little different. Whatever, as you do it. Well, you learn it, and when you can play it without any hesitations, then come back to the video. Let's play it together and check to make sure you have the right notes and the right rhythms. So I'll give us 4 counts. I don't do louds and softs on the Play With Me. We're not performing it. We're just checking notes and rhythms, so I play it all about the same. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 2, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4. 2, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, 2,